has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, it all starts the first of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this. All the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. That's complete. Romadunze. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. From the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Got his hand complete over the middle. That's Horton. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's May. He'll take this and run. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing their quarterback on the run.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Hey, what's up?
That's caught right side by Worthy. Touchdown Dolphins! And Xavier Worthy from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Kyle Williams, 69 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
To the air, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Crazy, crazy. Five.
They'll throw with May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Mitchell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, McCord. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready? 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCord. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. McCord. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. They'll run with Mitchell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Dolphins 10.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Oh, a nice spin. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. throwing to start the drive. McCord. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCord. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCord. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To throw, it's May. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Looking to throw, May. Will try to pick it up himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
4th down, here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Horton. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 3rd down, Harvey. And this time he is in. R.J. Harvey as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. breaks through the contact. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing to start the drive. McCord. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Gets around him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. McCord. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Operating from the gun. McCord. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and 5. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Wallace there defensively.
Operating from the gun. McCord. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're going to take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll look to throw again. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Calling the loss of 2 there on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McCord. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd and 3. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Rome Odunze. 65 yards. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. McCord. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Back to throw here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Crazy.
Now a shotgun snap as they're looking. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCord. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. McCord. That is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this one is incomplete.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
throw. McCord. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Kyle Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with... Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be worth a fumble. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Trying to take this home, no run. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.